10 dog breeds that are actually dangerous for families with kids. Some of the dogs you see in movies or on the streets seem to be cuteness itself. You can't help but think, oh, my child would love to have such an adorable companion. Little do you know that some of these furry beauties aren't good for families with little kids. You'll find out why in a minute. But first, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join us on the bright side of life. 10. Akita Inu. These smiley faces became famous worldwide after the movie Hachi, A Dog's Tale. You can find numerous memes on the internet where these guys play the main role. At the same time, these dogs are surprisingly challenging in everyday life. First of all, they are suspicious of strangers and don't like kids they don't know. Adult Akita Inu dogs can be aggressive towards other animals, especially representatives of their own breed. As a result, they can suddenly attack other dogs, ignoring any size difference. According to the Intelligence of Dogs rating, the Akita Inu is in 104th place out of 138. This rating reflects how easily dog breeds can learn commands and how obedient they are. 9. Dalmatian. The movie 101 Dalmatians served as the perfect ad campaign for this beautiful dog breed. However, the creators of the movie sugar-coated Dalmatians. The dogs of this breed are big, extremely strong, and overactive. Even if your dog is socialized and used to children's attention, you should closely watch its interactions with kids. Don't leave them alone even for a minute. On top of that, a Dalmatian needs serious training to prevent the animal from growing up a loose cannon. Their position in the Intelligence of Dogs rating is 62nd. 8. Russian Toy Dog. The Russian Toy is a gentle and very loyal dog. But you should remember that it has a truly sensitive nature. If there are active kids in your family, this dog will be constantly stressed. This tiny pooch will soon become timid and fearful, and this can lead to aggression. Russian toys are well known for their fragility. You mustn't grab them too tightly, squeeze them, or drop them, even from a small height. Breeders typically recommend these dogs for single people and families with grown-up kids. 7. Doberman. Dobermans are exceptionally good hunters with perfect obedience skills, which is why families with kids often think of adopting one as a pet. On the one hand, it makes sense as these dogs have well-developed instinct to protect pups. On the other hand, they also have a strong desire to dominate. It'll take a lot of training to make the dog remember that your kids are masters just as you are, and that they need not only protection, but also respect. Finally, you need to choose a young dog for adoption with great care, as this breed has suffered greatly from unscrupulous breeding. Dobermans are in 5th place on the Intelligence of Dogs rating. 6. Husky. If you adopt a Siberian Husky, be ready to get another child who is mischievous, energetic, and demands tons of attention and hours of walks. This breed isn't aggressive at all, but this doesn't mean you can leave such a pooch alone with your little kids. A Husky is a strong, big, playful dog and can express its emotions by jumping at a kid. This may hurt or scare a young child, so you'll need to teach the dog to show its feelings in the proper way. You should think carefully before adopting a dog of this breed into a family with little kids or buying a Husky as a first dog. The Husky's position in the Intelligence of Dogs rating is 77 out of 138. 5. Basenji. The other name for this pooch is African barkless dog. At first sight, it's an ideal pet. It doesn't smell, it doesn't make noise, and it's easy on the eye. Unfortunately, this coin has another side. Basenjis are unstoppably curious and highly intelligent. As a result, they are prone to disobedience. These dogs occupy the second to last place in the Intelligence of Dogs rating. Dog breeders state that this pup may know all the commands perfectly well. However, every time you give a command, the dog decides whether it wants to obey or not. In addition, these dogs are unsurpassed in the art of escape. They can't even be stopped by fences, climbing over them with practiced ease. Before adopting this dog, you need to consider whether you'll be able to pay the animal as much attention as you do to your kids. 4. Alabai. The Alabai, aka Central Asian Shepherd Dog, looks like a fluffy white bear. But don't let yourself be fooled. This is an exceptionally strong and big dog. The dogs of this breed make perfect protectors, but at the same time, they tend to dominate. This is why an Alabai who is taken into a family with little kids will need a full training course. It's a necessary step to teach the dog the hierarchy in the family. Alabais can be pretty slow to obey commands, and if the pooch has, for example, knocked your kid down, it may take time before the pet reacts to your shout. If you're an inexperienced dog owner dreaming of an animal that looks like a fluffy bear, opt for a Newfoundland or St. Bernard. 3. Chihuahua. The Chihuahua is considered to be the smallest breed. These dogs are usually aware of their fragility, and that's why they don't particularly trust children. A small kid can perceive this dog more like a toy than a living being. Besides, most dogs of this breed are like children themselves. They get attached to one owner and become really jealous if someone else appears in their master's life. If a Chihuahua isn't trained, it may start to bite, and its teeth, while tiny, are very sharp. This dog's place in the Intelligence of Dogs rating is 125. 2. Pekingese. The most prominent feature of any Pekingese is its self-centeredness. Most Pekingese dislike children who make too much noise and try to touch or cuddle them. A Pekingese won't stand for such behavior. If its owners haven't bothered with training, the dog can even bite. You may get lucky and have a pup with a different character, but if you want a pet that will definitely love your kids, consider another breed. Pekingese dogs are 132nd in the Intelligence of Dogs rating. 1. Corgi. They say a Corgi is a small shepherd dog who believes it's big. Any conscientious dog breeder should warn you that this breed isn't the best for families with kids or soft-hearted people who will spoil the pup. Young Corgis can easily become aggressive after they have tested their boundaries and realize that they can get away with a lot. Because, come on, these pups are so sweet! This is especially true for male dogs. It's pretty hard to change this behavior once the dog is used to an absence of authority. Corgis are shepherd dogs, so your pet may develop a habit of gathering kids and herding them someplace they consider safe. This sounds cute, unless you know that the dog herds the little ones by biting their legs. Naturally, this may scare your kid. However, Corgis are pretty high on the list of the Intelligence of Dogs. They occupy 11th place out of 138. Which dog were you most surprised to find on this list? Tell us in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to this channel to join us on the bright side of life.